Sally, we're getting ready to do holiday decorations. Ooh, wiggle it out again.
I am.
Is that the holiday booty butt?
Hell yeah. I am Sally Sexy.
I'm Mitch Gigundo.
And this is
the Crazy Camming Couple Podcast.
With special guest star, Lily the Barking Bean. Hi, and welcome to another episode of Sexy and Gigundo Does Christmas.
Actually, this would be the first episode of Sexy and Gigundo Does Christmas.
Oh, there's going to be multiples.
We haven't even done one yet, so. Welcome to the first episode of Sexy and Gigundo Doing Christmas.
Together.
Make sure you're getting that Yule log on, baby.
Ah! Oh my God, where is the Yule log?
That's probably it's probably in one of our bins that we haven't pulled out yet. We did pull. Obviously, you can see behind us, the tree is up.
Yeah, we worked all day on it.
Yes, we worked and got it all together, and the tree is all done, and it's lit up, and we got all of our stuff on it, and you can't see the top, but you will in other pictures and stuff that will show on our feeds.
Yeah.
So happy holidays! Welcome to the holidays.
Yay!
I guess this comes out after Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Yep.
So everybody will be watching this Black Friday.
Yeah. So we're having Thanksgiving at the neighbors.
At the neighbors.
And I'm in charge of dessert and rolls. It's just the jobs I got.
Sounds like a yummy thing. I like it, dessert and rolls. I'll roll your dessert, baby.
Yeah, so we're going to have brownies. And I have regular bread rolls. And then I have crescent rolls. And I was thinking of making cookies, too.
Ooh, cookies. What kind?
Chocolate chips.
Chocolate chip cookies.
Unless you
sounds
have
delicious.
a preference on cookies.
No, any cookies that you make are delicious.
Cookies.
I love Sally's cookie.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's going to be our Thanksgiving. It's going to be a lot of fun. So far there's like 12 people we'll be sitting with. There'll be a ham, a turkey, and a lot of odds and ends.
And hopefully it'll be warm over there because our neighbor has a tendency to not have the heat on.
Yeah.
And
he texted everybody a photo of his thermostat today, and meanwhile, while it was 28 out, it was 48 in the house.
48 in the house. Fuck that.
Yeah. Thanks, gas companies. You're really fucking us.
Yes, of course you are. Mm-hmm. I'll be freezing for the holidays.
Yeah. I'm like thinking we should switch the gas out and put a fireplace in, like a wood stove. It'll be cheaper.
Yeah, right.
It would be a lot cheaper.
Burn fires.
Yeah. So, oh my goodness. All right, so we're going into the holidays. The pond is crystal clear now.
The pond is clear, but there's so much algae that's on the side of the pond. I'm going to have to get a broom for this spring. We're going to have to scrub it down and then suck it out. But there's a lot of...
I'm all right with that. I just don't like pea soup. Like, I don't want the water looking like pea soup.
Yeah, that was
that
annoying.
was bad. It was freaking annoying. So, yeah, so that's definitely looking a lot better. No animal calamities this week.
No, we're good. We're clear.
Wow.
Clear on the animals.
Knock on all the wood in the house. Everybody's good so far. We're having work done on the house finally.
Yes, we got. Did we talk about the spiderweb railings?
We talked about that, but now we had the foundations getting fixed, and it was just so hard for us to get anybody here to do any work. And then we found someone that's showing up at 8 a.m. on a Saturday. I'm like, oh, thank you.
Yes, it's good to get the stuff. Not a lot of things, just a few things we wanted to get taken care of and fixed. Like we've talked about, we live in a very old house that's sort of redone. That's in good shape for being 140 years old. It's sort of really cool, like all the different rooms we have and where we live, and it's fun. And it's you see our cam room and all the sexy stuff. But there's things that need to be fixed. Otherwise, it won't last another 140 years.
No.
So
no.
But we're getting it done.
Yeah.
And getting it done, and things are happening.
So, do you want to lead into it?
Overactor. Seriously? I was like, all I could think of was that Jim Carrey movie where they were going bantering back and forth, and she nails him with overactor. I saw that, and I was like, seriously? This reminds me of Chatterbait when they banned us. They didn't ban us, but they threatened to ban us because we were running our videos 24/7, and people were complaining that they're not really online. You're getting to watch us fuck. We're a real couple. We're really fucking. This is a pre-recorded fucking, but it is us. You're getting to watch it for free. You know, you don't have to pay any tokens or anything. We appreciate. But they started complaining, and they were like, report them. All right, well, report us. So, duh. But we got pulled into a private in Streamate and whatever channel they're on, because they have a bunch of different white labels, and the guy goes, "What do you want? You want to ride me, cowgirl?"
Yeah, he wanted me to do cowgirl, so we have the two screens set up, the two cameras, so you get the bottom view, and then you get the boobs bouncing and the whole nine.
Yeah, you can. It's very
bouncy.
Yeah, it's very sexy.
And
as Sally's doing her thing, and she's all like, and she's doing what she does, it's all like, oh yeah, oh, it feels good, oh yeah, I love it. He goes, oh, you're overacting, sorry, and then left the room.
Yeah.
I've never seen a woman actually into having sex. That happens?
Yeah. I think I can't say.
I just found it really, really weird. I'm like, because most of the time people are into it, like they're having fun, they're and Sally's riding it and talking and doing her thing, and yeah, some of it is like is a little bit of embellishment.
Yeah.
But it's not. It's like saying it's overacting. It's like overacting.
That means that I'm not enjoying it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So which is not the case at all. Yeah, I don't know what his deal is. I'm like, all right, whatever. Just don't waste our time anymore. You know.
Like, block him. I was like, I can't because he's gone.
Yeah. I'm like, get rid of him. Kick him out. Yeah, I mean, everybody's personal preference is different. There are people that like it slow and easy. There are people that want me roughed up, like tonight.
Yeah, I'm doing her, and the guy is like, rough her up. I'm like, all right, well, I spanked her ass a little bit, I was like, yeah,
pulled my hair,
pulled her hair a little bit, but I'm like, like get off her and slap her in the face or something.
Yeah, there are people that want me slapped in the face.
I don't get that, man. I'm like, no, you don't want to do that to people. Like, I mean, you go over this constantly.
Yeah.
So if you're out there listening,
yeah,
and you're looking to find a woman, and you really want to get into it with her, don't.
Yeah.
Listen to her clues. Don't do. Yeah, that's not sexy. That's not sexy. That's not hot.
Well, I guess some people like it, but that is my point. Everybody likes something different, you know? And I like it the way I was doing it. That doesn't mean I was overacting or whatever.
Overacting. That killed me. And all I kept seeing in my mind was Jim Carrey with overactor. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so that was our oddball comment of the week, which we get a lot. We get a lot of weird. And again, this week we had a lot of requests. And of course, we weren't prepared. I know, man. Like, we get requests, we'll be sitting there and they'll be like, what? I'll be like, seriously? Or they'll ask for something like, we got that. I don't know where the fuck it is.
Yeah.
We kept, and the guy came back a couple of times, but he wanted to slip. He wanted you in
and we have it now.
Yeah. And he went to try and find it, and it was actually something her mother gave her.
Yeah.
It's like her mom was like, someday you're going to need this, because some guys don't want to nail you. You're going to need you dressed up sexy, and you got nothing sexy.
There you go.
So it's like this little silky thing, and it's exactly what he was looking for. But Sally went looking for it, and he's like, I can't find it, and I found it. And so we're ready for that. And then we had the bikini. Do you have a bikini?
3 floors down, I have a bikini.
Some have a bikini to get into the hot tub, but no, they currently don't. And then they always want to smoke.
Yes, yeah, we've had several requests for smoking, and we don't smoke.
No, neither one of us smokes.
Yeah.
Sally dabbles in drinking a little bit, and the occasional, as you know, bad cookie.
Oh my God, I'll never do that.
But
again.
I don't drink, I don't smoke. I just fuck my brains out.
Goody two shoes.
Yeah, God,
Don't drink, don't smoke.
I am the answer to that song. Don't drink, don't smoke. What do you do? I bang the living shit out of a hot-looking woman. That's what I do. Wild sex. That's is what I do. Thank you. That's my vice.
Yep.
So yeah, then of course tonight it was like, see what they wanted, a sloppy blowjob. They wanted a blowjob, but do you have any lipstick? No, I can't believe it. I can't. I was like, seriously.
I had lipstick 3 floors down.
3 floors down. 3 floors down. 3 floors down. And that was a pretty wild moment because there was like 4 or 5 different people asking different things at different times. Can you do this? Can you do a foot job? Can you do that? Put your lipstick
Yeah,
on?
we had a lot of foot requests tonight, right?
Oh yeah, that was the one where you took your stocking off. You were rubbing my cock,
With it on my hand.
and then yeah, you took it off. You had it in your hand. You're stroking my cock
He was very happy.
with your hand, and then I was sucking the heel. I was like, "What are you doing with the heel?" Suck the heel, boy.
Yeah.
Enjoy my heels. You love my heels in your mouth, don't you?
I flipped it because I made you move the heel because all you saw was a shoe.
That's all you needed to see was a shoe.
You can see you sucking the heel.
It was the big shoe suck. Yes, we got the big shoe suck. Oh my freaking goodness! So yeah, so it was a very interesting
Yeah,
couple of things.
Yeah, and then we had another foot job.
Yeah, we had an actual foot job where you were like all up in it, and then you had your stockings off, you were barefoot, and you were rubbing me down.
Did we ever talk about the guy that had the face mask on?
Oh, who rubbed? I think we did talk about that.
Did we talk about
Yeah,
him?
he wasn't stroking his dick. He was rubbing his cock like this. He liked to do it like that. And I was like, all right, man. I don't know. I've never tried.
It was
to do
very frantic too. That was wow. Yeah, that was crazy.
I remember when I first started doing things with myself, I would lay on the ground and like grind on stuff. I could come. That's how like fired up I was when I was young. Now I can't do that anymore. I can lay on the ground and grind.
So you're doing the worm on the ground?
I was worming. I was wormy McSpermy.
What were you on the floor in your
Yeah,
room?
in fact, that was the first time I think I ever came. I was just like, oh, this feels pretty good. Oh, yeah. Oh, like almost like a chick, I guess. Like you grind on something, like you like.
Did you know what happened when you came? Like, were you prepared for that? Did you
think
like
I was.
Go catatonic?
Yeah, catatonic.
Catatonic?
I don't quite remember everything.
Like, were you prepared for what happened? Like, because a lot of times you don't know what's gonna happen when you're little.
It was definitely an interesting time. Definitely an interesting time when I was young and I guess learning about my sexuality. I think I did know because I think we were getting sex education at that point because I guess I was like 12 or so. I was young, but. And we had the Playboys and everything that were in the basement, and we were hiding them. My mom knew who the fuck they were, and it was. Yeah, I know her mom. She knows everything.
Yeah, no.
Damn it.
Yeah, moms do that.
Yep. But yeah. So yeah, the it's the squirmy wormy. What the fuck?
It so is.
Oh my goodness. So there was something else we were going to talk about. We talked about. We talked about the
Overactor.
The overactor.
Oh, we had someone else this week who had an epic orgasm.
Oh yeah. You wanted to talk about? You had him twice.
Yeah.
You had him more than
He's
once.
very happy with us.
Yeah,
We're not overacting for him.
Yeah, he's not. He's having a good time with us. He's just like watching us fuck our brains out. And this gentleman, he's like, well, the thing is, I guess he must edge himself for quite a while.
Yeah.
So when he holds on to it, man, and then when he releases the good times, but like he's like, it was like when Sally comes. When Sally comes, if you've seen her coming in any of her videos, she's like, the veins pop out of her neck. She's like,
yeah, but there was a lot of motion with this.
Yeah, he was all over the place.
He was like,
he's having a good time.
He looked like he was gonna pass out.
Yeah, and he actually said that.
Yeah.
I gotta breathe, man. I gotta breathe. I was like, man, I need to have orgasms like this dude's having. That's the fucking orgasm.
I actually got quite concerned for a moment there because it was pretty epic. Like, and I'm like, is he okay? Like, I hope he doesn't fall and hurt himself.
It was a wild little orgasm.
But I gotta say, that's quite a compliment. you know, when someone almost passes out from their orgasm because they've been looking at you. All right?
You, she takes them out hard and leaves them wet or something like that? The ground.
I don't know. It was good, though. We had a good time.
Yeah, it was a good, oh yeah, it was a good time.
He was a nice guy, too. He was very nice. Very nice.
He was the guy who was in there for a while, but we were just fucking having a good time. Like, yeah.
The first time I remember the first time we had him because everybody bleeped out, and then he popped back in. He's like, "We don't have to stop, do we?" And I was like, "No."
No.
Oh, it was a gold show. That's why.
Oh, it was a gold show?
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, it was a lot of fun. I had a good time.
Yeah, that was a good one. I was having fun. And then then today at the end we went on today this evening, and we were banging away, and you were on fire because you had your heels off, and you were you put the camera in a different spot, and you were like, check this out, and you were just taking care of business.
Yeah.
Just TCB.
Up and down, up and down.
Yeah, I'm looking over. I'm like, what's she got going on here? And I'm moving my head up, and she's like, put your head back.
Well, you were blocking the camera.
You're blocking the camera.
I'm like, they don't want to see your head.
Yeah, they do, man. I have a handsome smile.
It was the back of your head.
If I was a rich man.
So, go ahead. So, what were you thinking about?
Oh, it was hot. It was definitely hot. Like, she was killing it, man. She was ripping me apart. She was taking me to town. Oh, and we were trying to, you know what it was? I know what the thing was I wanted to talk about was we were, oh, it's better. Stretching out.
Yeah, my back is bothering me.
Yeah, we're not in our usual spots.
No.
We're not in the hot tub. It's getting a little cold. Tonight it's going to go down to the 20s, so sitting in the hot tub with this thing going, it's not going to be that fun. In fact, there'd probably be a lot of steam coming out. You wouldn't be able to see us. And we would do it upstairs, but we decorated the tree, so that's why we're sitting here, like you said.
Yeah, we want to show everybody our tree. Oh, should we show them the train when we're done?
Yeah, we'll show them the train when we're done. And I forgot what I was going to talk about. It was it had something to do when we were fucking. We so when we're on camera, one of the things that's difficult to do, anybody who's involved in this kind of stuff, if you're a guy, you definitely, is keeping the member ready for action. So in order to do that, like I'm not 18 anymore, you know. I'm not. We were just talking about that. Like, it's not like boing and it's there and I'm ready to go. Let's go. I'm turned on. I'm really turned on. You know, I'm turned on, but in order to keep staying turned on, I need to have a little bit of stimulation. So a lot of times I'm sitting there, you know, taking care of myself and talking to Sally, and on the stream mate, I can't be on camera with a hard Schwanzini
out in the open. Yeah, out in the wild.
Yeah, we can't have chatterbait, so it's sort of weird. Like we'll go into a private and stream mate, and then chatterbait will see us fucking, and they're like, "What's going on?" And then boom, we're back. And so what I do is I sort of hang half off camera where the camera's mostly on Sally because we have this bitchin' setup where I can zoom and pan and everything. So it pans over to Sally, it zooms in on her. We have a second camera that's like down in her crotch where she's playing. And then I sort of lean over and I'm just like, all you see is my torso and we're making out and we're talking and jabbing. And then sometimes when I'm like, you know, really going, I'm really, you know, worked up, I'll put on some sexy undies and I'll walk over and she'll slide over and then I'll have the camera on both of us and I've got she'll play. But most of the time, I'm leaned over and I'm playing with myself. You can't see it off camera, so all you see is my torso, and it's got to be like, that's really weird. Is that guy? So
I noticed that when you put that schwanz on, people are like, bing, 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 bing.
Yeah. I guess, a lot of guys are like, ooh, I like his cock too.
But I think it's the whole thing of like, oh, that cock's really gonna ram into her, kind of thing.
He's ready. He's ready for.
He's ready.
He's ready for love.
She's got him turned on.
Oh, baby, he's ready for love. So we were trying to figure out a way for me to like be on camera and have fun. So I had come up with this thing. I'm like, oh, I know what to do. So I go over and I get the blanket. I'm like, let's put the blanket over top of us, and we can like sort of snuggle up, and she's like, and so we do that for like a few moments. She was not into it. I could immediately tell.
My high heel. Well, first of all, it was uncomfortable the way I was sitting.
You were not into it. I could tell.
I was uncomfortable, and my high heels kept getting hooked on the blanket.
So we tried for a few moments, and then she's like, "No, I want to do it like we did the other night."
Yeah.
And I was like, "What are you talking about?" And she explained it to me, and I remembered what she was talking about. we got up on our knees and we were making out. Like we were sitting on the couch on our knees, facing each other and making out and rubbing all over each other. And then she goes, "Put your kilt on."
Ah. Ah.
I said, "All right, lass, I'll go get my kilt and then we'll put it on there and then we'll get it done." So I put the kilt on, like, and that way she could get her hands all up in there and do everything. And we started making out, and and I tell you what, when we started doing that, everything perked right up.
Yeah.
It was like, oh wow, these people, they're making out.
Yeah.
And it was definitely working for me, man. I was super turned on. I love making out with her. I love kissing her and rubbing all over her hips and her body. It's just so, she's just got this great little bod. It just says, "Rub me." Hold on, kiss break. So yeah, I mean, from the moment I met her 17 years ago, I would always grab her and hold her by her hips and rub my hands up and down her hips.
They were massively larger back then.
They were bigger hips. But I still do the same thing with her smaller hips, but she just has this great little, like, she has this body that just, you can see it. You can't see it if you're listening to Spotify or one of the other things, but if you're watching the YouTube video, you can see my hands going around her hips. You just rub her hips like that, and it's like, it just turns me on. And she's excellent at kissing and making out, and so I was like, this is really good. Like, we should do this all the time, as much as we can.
I'm all right with that.
So, yeah, so that worked out well, and that's where we started getting into a lot more privates and people. And actually, people on the Chatterbait were throwing more comments. Hey, you guys turned on.
And we have a lot of couples watching us.
Yes, I when we're on Chatterbait, like, there'll be a shitload of people watching, but I'm always checking. I'm like, are there any women or couples? Women or couples? Because I find it fascinating. I'm like, who's watching us that's not just a horny guy like myself? And yeah, we had a few couples.
Yeah.
And a lot of times they're from Europe. I noticed most of them are from Europe. I'll see like Spain and UK, and
Very open.
they're very open with their sexuality. Oh my goodness! So we're stepping into the holiday season. Our episodes will be up. I'm going to be doing finishing up this week. It'll be out for hopefully next weekend sometime. Our little Halloween video
Yeah.
on our not so sexy adventures.
Yeah.
So you'll see our house at Halloween, and also on there is a tribute to two of our little friends who have passed away.
Yeah.
You have to help me with the baby tortoise. I need some more pictures of the baby tortoise.
I don't have any. That's all. I only had a couple.
Just a couple. I thought you had a couple over there. All right. Well, so we can. We had the Marty thing. I'm gonna put on there, and the. So people will see that, and then the next one after that will be us setting up for the holidays. You'll get to see the house at the holidays. You see how a camming couple does it for the holiday season. We need a little Christmas tree over, a little holiday Yule tree up on the third floor for the cam room.
We could do that. Yeah.
I wish you a Merry Fuckmas. I wish you a Merry Fuckmas. I wish you a Merry Fuckmas.
What were you putting up there? The naughty bag?
Yeah, I think it's right there. Don't we have it? Like, hold on, wait a second.
I wouldn't do that. Things are.
Oh yeah, there you go. We'd like to remind you all to smile if you've been naughty.
Woohoo! Yeah.
So, yeah, we were gonna hang that up there. We could put all the dildos in it and stuff.
We could fill it up with.
Yeah, fill it up with sex toys.
That's awesome. That's a great idea. There you go.
In an orgasmic new year.
Yeah.
So we'll be going away next weekend. Oh, that's right. We didn't talk about that, did we? We're going to do a little quickie.
A quickie.
For Lustery, we're going to be in a sexy shower. We're going to a
really nice place.
Yeah, a little B&B that has a double-headed shower and a jacuzzi tub and an indoor heated pool, and yeah. For those of you who are watching right now, that's $2.25 a minute. If you want to smell it, we can send that to you over in a jar, sealed.
Oh my God.
Oh, yeah. It happens.
Yeah, she sold a lot, didn't she?
Yeah.
I wonder how that works.
I don't even
really
know
catch
how
a
that
fart
works.
in a jar.
I'll tell you what, man, it's like catching a fart in a jar. It's like lightning in a bottle, but a fart in a jar. That's a southern lightning in a bottle. Damn, son, that's like catching a fart in a jar. More more things your typical 50-plus couple do, right? Fuck on the internet and fart on the floor.
Oh my god.
Farts are always funny.
Speaking of, yeah, there was a lot of farting going on today just to talk about it out of Gigundo's.
Oh yeah, I was having a rough time this morning. I don't know what I ate last night, but it definitely passed through me.
It was bad, really bad. And let's get into this. All right.
We're gonna get into this. We have the time?
We're
Okay,
gonna do this.
We're gonna do a little bit.
Right.
We'll end the podcast
So
on.
there's a lot of discrimination in the house when it comes to farting. So when Gigundo farts, and let me tell you something, they will drop a horse to the ground. These farts. When he farts, it's all giggles, funnies, and little rainbows and butterflies. He thinks it's hysterical. It's the funniest thing.
It's always funny when a guy farts.
He's dancing around.
I try to stick my butt out the door when I do that. I'm like, hold on.
For most of the day, you did not stick your butt out of the door. In fact, at one point, where in the kitchen, I was like, this is bad. This is really bad. I put the fan on.
Don't light a match.
No, I put the fan on over the stove just to air out. But anyway, so back to the discrimination part. Yeah, so it's really funny when he does it. One little toot out of my bottom, and it's like the fucking, I don't know, the car blew up. It's like, that's disgusting.
It's only like to pass gas from your posterior. Oh man, it is a completely unladylike. Ugh, I cannot believe.
He's serious though.
No,
Don't
I'm not
let him.
serious.
Yes, you are. Yeah, there are days when you're like absolutely in disgust.
You're very stinky.
And you're not?
But you're super.
What do you call today?
It just takes all the mystique away. Like you're super sexy with your tight leggings on, and
you just totally turn me off. That's just like, ugh.
I'm a guy. We're gross. We make farts. It's like, oh God, you're fucking disgusting.
That was disgusting today.
Welcome.
And it was all day long.
It wasn't all day.
It was. It was a good
It was
couple
definitely
hours.
the morning. It was definitely the morning. You're all welcome.
Yeah. Discrimination. It's fart discrimination.
It's ass discrimination.
Yep.
Yeah, I definitely. I do tease her when she gasses me out. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is too much for me. Yeah. These are the kind of conversations that we have all the time.
Yeah.
So I mean, sometimes though it does get like the was it doing banjos?
Yeah, it can, it happens.
So, it gets rough. It does get rough. So talking about ending. I guess we're gonna end it on the on ass stuff.
Yeah.
You know, we don't like butt stuff. No butt play. No anal. Except
we were ready for that tonight, and not one person asked to
nobody.
fuck your ass.
Yeah, nobody wanted my ass this evening, which is okay. I mean, I don't need to be nailed in the behind all the time, but I was ready. I was prepped. I was like, I'm good to go. We can do it. We get it done.
Yeah.
Checked everything out. Like,
It was good.
The booty is ready to roll.
The booty is willing.
Booty is willing, but nobody was willing to rock my world this evening. To Sally, taking me to Pound Town.
Pound Town.
Sally, my sexy dom.
All right, is that all we got?
You got anything else you can think of? It was a pretty good one. We've been going over 20-some minutes.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Talking about all the weird stuff that we've been doing. So yes. So actually, next week we'll be recording the podcast in the B&B that we'll be staying at.
Yeah.
So it'll be a different scenario.
Fun.
It'll be fun.
Yeah, definitely. So, on that note, everyone, have a wonderful, non-stinky night. But if that's your thing, if that's your jam, fart it up.
That's your jam. If that's your jam, make sure you put it in a jar.
Yeah. Should we try that? Can we sell those? That girl did. Who is that?
Yeah, I forget who it was, but there was some woman out there who was selling her
Farts in a jar.
Farts in a
Wasn't
jar.
didn't she like make $100 grand or something
Some crazy
doing
thing
that?
like that. Yeah, some crazy thing like that.
Huh. Oh, we do. Did we talk about the market?
What market?
My Sexy Auctions?
We've mentioned it.
Yeah.
We've mentioned it, but we have to remind everybody that you do have a sexy auction. So if you go to mysexyauctions.com and search for Sally Sexy, she's on there.
So if you want to smell my stinky feet, you're in luck.
You can buy her shoes.
Yeah, and my stockings.
Do you have any panties on her yet? No.
Not yet. We haven't put any panties on. We will, and we will give you a signed photo of me wearing the shoes and the stockings. So, and if you want a fart in a jar, send me a request. I will send you one.
I'll send you a fart in a jar.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, she can do some jar farting. Fart jarring.
No, you would have to help me with that.
She finds your farts very jarring.
You would have to, you would have to hold the jar. What kind of jar would we need? 8 ounce, 16 ounce, 20 ounce? Like, how big is my fart?
We're gonna have to get a bucket. Let's get a barrel.
Oh my God, does that?
Barrel of farts.
Oh, they're that big, huh?
Barrel of farts.
All right, here she comes.
And here comes the black cat to invade us.
Moony. Hi, Moon. How are you, Moony Mumpers? How are you, Chubsy Ubsy? Hi, Moon. Moony. This is our kitty, Moony. Well, her name is Half Moon, but we call her Moony for short. And Moony is 14 years old?
Really, that old?
Or 13. I think they're 13 this year. Yeah, both. Do the next one. Oh, and here comes the bean. Here comes our Bumpalito.
Everybody's coming in at the end here to say goodbye.
Everybody's coming to say goodnight. Here we come. Here we come. Hi. Yes, the dog is only half the size of the cat. Hi.
What are you doing? How come I wasn't in this episode?
Hi.
I wasn't informed. I thought we were going upstairs.
You're
Now
sleeping in the pillows.
everything's all fucked up. Can we redo the whole thing? Can we just redo this whole episode with me in it as me as the star? I'll tell you what. Push him out the door. Let him sit outside in the cold, and I'll sit here and just stare at the camera and look good.
Hi, Bean.
How's that sound?
Hello,
Where's my compensation?
Aw, come on in.
I am entitled to compensation.
Oh boy, you're coming in. There you are. Hi, kitty. So this is our happy little family. But anyway, have a good night.
All right, we'll see you next week from our luxury getaway.
Can't wait.